Hey everyone, it's Kristen Burt and welcome to this special edition of the Web.Files. Tonight we're on the red carpet for the opening night gala of the 4th annual ITV Festival. Now this festival is for independently produced, creative and innovative television pilots and web series. The big news though, Variety is stating that television and web series are carrying equal weight in this year's festival. They've had over double the submissions and a lot of the entries have gone on to great success. I think this year will be no different. Now you have to tell me a little bit about this year's festival.
We're doing a lot of online content, a lot of web video. This year we've really merged the two so that they are equal in importance and value.
Sometimes they take a web series and they want to make it into a pilot, and sometimes it's vice versa. So for us, just bringing them all together so everybody can look at it and be like, where should this go? It can go either way and you can make money either way.
Obviously, TubeFilter's sponsoring Monday, which is the big web series day. Talk about your participation.
Well, we're very, very excited about all the shows that are getting into Web TV Day. We have a lot of things programmed. I'm very particularly excited about the international titles that got in. There's one from France and one from Australia. Ozgirl was great. And there's another show called Urban Wolf, which is very interesting. And it's great to see that the global community at large is taking advantage of this open platform that's a really exciting playground of creativity.
How did this whole show come about?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I've been making films since I was 10. Last year when I was 18, I've been making films, putting them on the internet since I was 10. Last year, I wanted to put something on the web, so I decided to call Sophie up, see what she thought.
Yeah.
And you guys were friends before?
Kind of. I'd auditioned for another one of his films and we went to the same high school, and yeah, he called me up and then we went for a walk and came up with Ozgirl and here we are.
Are you guys overwhelmed at all the attention?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. It's awesome.
Variety today was talking about TV pilots and web series having equal weight, which I think is pretty interesting since, it's not saying web series is down here and TV pilots are out here. It's new media.
Yes, it's interesting what you said because it's exactly what we did with Urban Wolf. I mean, we have decided to make a web series format, 15 episodes. I hope that the result, when you see Urban Wolf, you have the impression to see a feature film, a regular feature film. It's only the format that is innovative.
Web TV shows are going to be longer. It's not going to be 4 or 5 minutes.
And the viewers and the fans are committed to watching longer format.
Well, that's an interesting concept of taking your web series and making it into a pilot. So talk about the ideas and why you did that.
We did that because we feel like it's a good web series, but it would be even a better television show. So it was very easy to edit into a half-hour pilot. Mobile episodes.
Shorter content.
It definitely requires a certain amount of paring down of an idea.
Storytelling is going to have to sort to morph to deal with all the different platforms. As everything becomes more interactive and you have game stations connecting to people's TVs, connecting to the internet, connecting to cable, you can't help but have to deal with the web at some point.
Web and the TV are soon going to become one box. So it's all really, it's all about content. It's all about the story. It's all about how you can pull it off.
How do you think outside the box?
At the very core of things, you have to start with a rich story. And from there, you can kind of reach out into all these different platforms. So while you do start online, there's all these technologies and other platforms. You marry TV and new media together. The possibilities are endless.
You're really a role model for web series. I mean, a lot of people look up to you, look up to the Guild. How does that feel to sort of be on this perch where, people are probably asking a lot of advice and, how do I make a web series? How do I monetize a web series? What's your advice for everyone?
Well, I mean, I think the key that Felicia did is she just really took something, they always say write what you know, but it's absolutely true. I mean, the reason that it resonates with the fans is because it comes from an organic place of love. She's not making fun of the character, she's not outside it. She, it's based on people she knows and interacted with, and, that really resonates with fans.
I think people are kind of bored with TV. Like, honestly, there are a lot of stories that have been told, and I think they're just very narrow parameters to what gets picked up. The more techie companies are willing to give people more of a voice because they're just looking for content and they're not really looking to micromanage people's visions. I'm very excited that we inspire people to make their own stuff.
It really is that easy to pick up an HD camera and just go out and shoot something with your friends, and it happened to be something really creative and fun and worth watching.
If there was money involved, then people might have watered it down a little and it would have lost, what made it so special. But now with technology, it looks like a very professional, sleek, polished show, and yet it's fun and it's different.
I'm actually producing TV for like 15 years and writing TV, and I like this better.
Why do you like it better?
Because, like you said, I can interact with everybody. I can be my own boss. I don't have a lot of notes coming in, and you can actually, you can be creative.
To get something on TV, it's really tough, and you have to go through certain channels. To get something on the web, you just make it and it's there.
Web series are the future, so it's nice to know that they're already on the same level here.
How about web series? I mean, this is a really big year for web series here on ITV Fest, getting equal weight to all the television pilots. How does it feel to be a part of that?
Johnny B wouldn't have been recognized any other way, so this is an amazing venue, amazing format for this to be out there.
There's so much opportunity that can come from web series, and it's a much easier way to attack it.
I think it's great. I think it's time. I think this medium is really coming into its own, and you can absolutely see that in the quality of the shows.
It is a very big deal for web series here, and we're just here supporting everybody in our fledgling community of awesomeness.
How are you trying to monetize?
We've been doing it all ourselves, and we're hoping to kind of take this idea and get some guidance and find out what people respond to here so that we can steer it in a specific direction.
So I feel like we're already ahead in that we haven't had to spend any money yet.
How do you monetize your web series?
Definitely focus on your creative, make sure that you're making emotionally engaging content, but also make sure that there's value there for that sponsor.
At some point, there probably will be the advertisers will come in, and hopefully they understand this is the show format, this is what we're doing. And, we're thinking even with what we're going to do on the Kevin Pollak Network is it'll be one sponsor like it used to be in the 50s.
I think we're exploring new paid models, and that's really going to open up the door for a lot of new content.
This is really big news for Turner because this is their first web series on that site.
It's really nice to match up with someone that has the same kind of production quality as we strive for.
Where do you see the future of internet content going?
I think anybody has access. Anybody can make their own content. It's fantastic. Stuff like Twitter too. Everybody's voice is being heard. So it truly is a worldwide web.
Let's be creative. Let's enjoy. Let's stop waiting for the phone to ring. Let's start waiting for somebody, one of 6 companies, to tell us when we're going to do something, like how high to jump. Let's create something. And I think that's really attractive to everyone, and that kind of energy is contagious, and that's why there's so much great energy here.
As you can see, this is turning out to be a huge year for web series here at ITV Fest. I think the sky's the limit in terms of internet content. This episode of the Web Files is now closed. We've been live from the red carpet. I'm Kristen Burt. We'll see you next time.